I just answered your question.
Just yes or no.
Yes, I condemn it. What?
Okay, so why not start with that? Why not say what happened in Australia is horrendous? There's a lot of anti-Semitic cocksucking assholes, horrendous, throughout the world, and what happened there was horrendous. And then go into your bullshit talking point of a Muslim stopped them throughout the world, and then go into your bullshit talking. Why not lead with what happened is horrendous?
I shouldn't have to lead on that. I should be able to speak.
What happened is horrendous.
Shouldn't have to lead on that. I should be able to speak my own point. This is what you lead with. You
Wait, I'm
put
so sorry.
Muslims, Democrats, and Black
You should be able to
Americans.
speak
You
your
lead on
your
run-on
own
sentences.
point. You should be able to speak.
Have to lead on that. I should be able to speak my.
Able to speak your
lead
on
on
your
run-on
own
sentence.
point, on your own point, but you're criticizing what's on my screen. Weird.
Yeah, I'm criticizing you because
Okay.
what is the point? You have nothing on here that leads any type of factual evidence. There's no evidence you have on here. You're just blaming Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans, bro.
Okay. So why are Muslims a failure this century? There's a lot.
Blaming Muslims, Democrats, and Black Africans.
So why are Muslims a lot of terrorist attacks, right? One just happened within the last 24 hours. And if you go to the religionofpeace.com, you will see another dozen or so that happened in the last 24 hours. Why are Democrats failing? I don't know. Maybe because they control nothing. The Republic.
Honestly,
wait, hold on, Foreign.
Like I said, give me a second.
Hold on, Foreign. Shut your bitch ass up. Okay.
Hey, don't speak to me like that, first of all, bitch.
Hold on one second.
Don't speak to me like that.
Hold on one second. I'll put your bitch ass back in the hood, and then your dumb ass could come back up. Why are Democrats failing? Republicans run everything. And your dumb ass wants to say, well, we did well in Virginia, or we did well in this thing. Keep in mind, okay, the Republicans run the White House, the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court. Why are Black Americans? Keep in mind, okay, the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court. Why are Black Americans a failure? I don't know. Maybe because most Black Americans that come up here, they come off, I don't know. Maybe because they come off ignorant, they come off very dumb, and they act like uncaged animals. On top of that, Black people are leading this country in murder. Right? On top of all of that, there's not one crime that the FBI and the DOJ track in murder. There's not one crime where Black people commit less than 13% of that crime. All right, Dylan Roof was a Christian. Okay. Of that crime. Okay. That's it. I appreciate that fact. And just so and one other thing you guys do, and it's all three groups. Okay. I appreciate that fact. And just so and one other thing you guys, not all, but most that appear up here, most Muslims, most Democrats, most Black Americans, that appear up here, most Muslim Americans, you are presented with a fact. And what you do is you respond with a random fact that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Americans, you respond with a random fact that has, and act as if it disproves what I'm saying. So essentially, I am saying today is Monday, as if it disproves. So essentially, I am saying today is Monday, and you're responding with, it's December 15th, as if it's not Monday. And that's how dumb you guys are. All right? Foreign, does your bitch ass want to come back? Sorry. Foreign, does your bitch ass want to come back up before I bring anybody else up? Because I don't want you to say I ran from you or anything like that. You wanted to know, bring anybody else up. Like that. You wanted to know why all three groups are up there. I gave you the reason. Now, tell me which group is a bigger, like that. You wanted to know. Now, tell me which group is a bigger failure than the three groups that I mentioned, and then provide an explanation on why, please.
The white man.
Now, tell me which group is a bigger failure than the three groups that I am. Please.
The white man. The white man of America. People like you. Failed this country. They divide the country.
Please.
The white man. The white man. Failed this country, and you're the one that falls into that narrative. That's what they want us to do. They want black people, they want white people, they want Muslims, they want Democrats and Republicans to all go against each other, and that's how they divide us.
Yeah, but Foreign, I'll be honest with you. There's a lot more Democrats that I know personally that they're not like dumb Democrats on this app. They could have a conversation. They could criticize Trump, and I think it's fair. I can criticize Donald Trump. But they could admit that this country, number one, it's a resilient country. Regardless of who is president, we survived 4 years of Biden. Half the country did not. Number one, it's a resilient president. We survived 4 years of Biden. Half the country did not like that. The other half does not like Trump. And we're going to survive these 4 years. We're a thriving country and doing well. Like Trump, and we're going to survive the.
All right. On your point of being thriving, right? So inflation is an all-time high.
What?
Americans healthcare.
All right.
So inflation is an all-time
healthcare. Stop. Let's just go point by point.
It's being doubled.
Point by point. Tell me. Okay. Number one, what was the highest inflation under Joe Biden, please?
He was primary. His election was in 2020 during COVID-19.
Okay.
I would hope that his inflation would be higher.
But you can't use words like the inflation is the highest ever when it was more than triple than what it is now under that dementia patient of a president, Joe Biden.
And like Trump doesn't have dementia either.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Foreign. Just say that, look, I said that wrong. The inflation is not the highest it's ever been. Can you acknowledge that?
Where's the source for this? Where's the? I'm not just going to agree with you.
Oh, okay. So you came up here, you spewed bullshit out of your mouth with zero facts to back it up. So show me where it's the highest ever, please.
I never said it was the highest. I said inflation is high at the moment.
You said highest ever.
I said it's the highest at the moment. Come on now.
Foreign.
Like I said, all I got to say to you, I just have a question for you, right?
Foreign. Go ahead. Ask your question. Go ahead.
Okay. What makes you decide to spew hate on TikTok and condemn and then cuss out people whenever they try to prove their points?
Okay. Foreign. Have you been in here before?
No, I've never been. I've gym and then cuss out people whenever they try to prove.
Foreign. Have you been in here before?
No, I've never been. I've just met you today.
Okay, great. If somebody wanted to come up here and say, I disagree with Trump, or I want to provide, all you have done is spew bullshit with zero backing, right? You wanted to criticize my list of the biggest failures. That's fine. You could criticize with zero backing, right? My list of the biggest failures. That's fine. You could criticize it. But then whenever I explain one by one why I believe that's the case, once again, it's an opinion. I explain one by one. Once again, it's an opinion. And if you came up here and said, well, I disagree with blank, I feel that blank group should be up there because of, again, it's an opinion. Blank, I feel that blank, whatever valid reasons you want to give, but instead you're too emotional. Your response after I gave you a rundown of why I have these three groups up there was to come up and take a response after I was to come up and take a personal shot, which is fine. Nothing that is said on this app will bother me. But you're not responding in a way was to come up and take a nothing that is said on this app that is productive.
I'm responding in a way that brings emotion. If you don't have emotion in what you do, emotion and a little bit of logic in what you do, what are you doing then? You know?
Sure. You could have emotion, but don't talk out of your ass. Don't make
Okay.
statements like inflation is the highest ever and then backtrack like a little bitch because you have no clue what is going on.
Okay, but you proceeded to say that I'm on welfare. First of all, I live in a suburban neighborhood, probably in a bigger house than you.
Foreign. I don't know if there's voices in your head. I never even said the word welfare.
You did say
Foreign. I don't know if those never even said the word welfare.
You did say I was on welfare. You definitely said that 100%. You said I'm in the welfare. I need to go back to my black neighborhood. Exactly what you said.
Are you okay? Foreign, are you
You're
okay?
a racist, bro.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put this up on. Oh, and you left. So now, so what happens? What happens? Of course I didn't put this up on. Oh, and you left. Happens. And foreign. What I'll do is I will put this up on my YouTube page, and you could go re-listen to it. And this up on, and you could go re-listen to it and see how much you embarrassed yourself. So kudos to you for that.
Just to let you know, I'm 100% immigrant too. I am 100% foreigner.
Immigrant. That's tremendous.
And you can ask me anything about America. I know you 60% immigrant too. And you can ask me anything about it, and then well too.
All right. So why are you here? What do you want to talk about? All right. Why are you here? What do you want to talk about?
Because you sign, it says Davis quiz of the day: Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans. You know, you forgot the Republicans or Americans overall. You really think it's just the Democrats? It's Republicans, man. When you send your kids and your grandkids, your teacher, you cook, you could be a Democrat. And you just hear accusing Democrats, Black Americans, and Muslims. Typical Americans. That's why you have what you have.
Alex, please stop. Just tell me how Republicans are failing, right? And just before you try and explain
Tell you how Republicans are what?
How are Republicans failing when they run everything?
I didn't say they fail. I think we all overall failing.
How are Republicans failing?
I didn't say they fail. I think we all overall failing. It's not just one portion of people of America. It's America overall. Portion of America overall. See, if you are Republican and you say Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans.
Hold on one second. So you immigrated to this country, but the country you came to is the one that's failing overall?
Sure. That too.
So why don't you go the fuck back to
because that's where you fell into understand, bro.
You see what I mean? Like
I'm gonna explain that to you. I'm gonna explain that to you. Yeah, I'm gonna explain that to you. Why I'm not going back to South America? All right?
Okay, then quit whining and bitching. You live in the greatest country on the planet.
America is the most powerful country of the world, and you don't understand America. All right?
Okay, then quit whining on the planet.
America is the most
grateful that you're here.
What, you think America don't do fuck those shit to another countries, man? So they can be poor?
Wait, Alex.
What? You think America is the greatest?
Hold on.
You think America don't do fuck those shit? They can be poor?
Wait, Alex.
What? You say it is greatest?
Hold on. Let me put my fucking headphones in.
Yeah, put it on right.
I could fucking overtalk.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking listen.
El Chapo.
American cartel, man. Why we don't get the criminals?
All right, El Chapo.
Listen.
El Chapo.
Cartel, man. Why we don't get the criminals?
All right, El Chapo. Let's keep it simple.
It's funny how much cartels we got in America.
America is not a perfect country, but you came here.
I'm not Mexican. Who say I was Mexican? What cartels we got in America?
But you came here.
What? Are
I'm
you
so sorry.
Wait,
I'm so sorry. Didn't even say. Is there somebody else?
No, because you guys always assume.
Did I say you were Mexican?
Mexicans. I mean, you got it all wrong.
I don't give two flying fucks.
Yeah,
I don't give two flying fucks where you're from. Okay, you're the one that came to this country. Okay?
Yeah,
I did not come to. I don't give two flying fucks where you're from. Okay, country. Okay,
Yeah.
I did not come to this country. Now,
So
my
what?
grandparents did.
What, you
You're
think
the
your
one.
economy was built
You're
by
the
your
one.
grandparents, man?
You're the one that snuck into this country and
Yeah.
left whatever
Oh, yeah.
shithole country you came
That's
from.
right.
What
That's right.
shithole country did
Where
you
you
come?
like-
Shithole country you came
That's
from.
right.
What
That's right.
shithole country did
Whether
you
you
come
like
from?
it or not. We all is making and make you America great again, motherfucker.
How?
What, you think the Americans need all that money by themselves?
How is El
You
Chapo
think you
making
make all that
America
money
great
by
again?
yourself? You think you make what is America today by yourself, man?
Listen, are you in
Get
this
it
country?
together, yeah.
Somebody get his IP
I'm
address.
listening.
Let's find out if Alex is here legally. You're
Ooh.
legal as fuck. I can tell, Alex.
Oh man, you don't want to see my house. I'm gonna embarrass you.
Somebody get Tom
I
Homan
will
in
embarrass
here.
that shit out of you when I show you my fucking house.
Alex, are you here legally? Yes or
Stacey,
no?
what do you think about this motherfucking white trash?
I think you need to just leave it alone.
Yeah, I think
Andale,
leave you alone.
mommy.
My wife say I don't want to embarrass you, man.
Oh, to put her on.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Andale, mommy.
Andale, mommy.
That's like the only sentence I know in Spanish.
That's your typical Americans.
What,
You
saying
think
andale, mommy? Andale, mommy. That's like the only sentence I know.
You want to blame the whole world, but you don't blame
What?
white and American criminals. You know, if we fix crime in America, want to blame the whole world, but American criminals. America, everything falls down. You can blame Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico,
Caramba.
all you want. But until you get all these Americans that made meth, you can blame Venezuela
Caramba.
all you want. But they made meth and coke and drugs in our streets of America, you're not going to get it right, bro. You understand? Coke and drugs in our streets, right, bro. You understand? And that's a fact.
All right, so let's just summarize. You're here legally, correct?
I'm here illegally. Who said I was here illegally? I speak English to you perfectly, and you still
summarize. You're here legally, correct?
Here illegally. I speak English to you perfectly, and you still call me illegal?
I would say perfectly.
You just don't like the fucking fact that a fucking immigrant come here and fucking fact check you. The fucking fact that I fucking check you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did you fact check me? What did you do?
I just told you. It's America overall who's making a big mistake. See, like you sound,
yeah, it's making yes, we are making a big mistake.
Crazy. Where you put the
by
white
allowing
people?
illegal immigrants
Where
into
you
this
put
country?
all,
Get them
all
the fuck
white
out.
people? You gotta put yourself in the spot so you can earn respect, man. You cannot point the finger at everybody. You gotta put yourself. You can earn respect, man. You cannot point the finger at everybody else and not point the finger at yourself.
All right.
You're
if America is so terrible, why did you
yourself?
All right. So terrible. Why did you?
Who said America's terrible?
Oh, did you not just say that?
I just told you in the beginning of the conversation, this is the greatest country of the world. And I told you in the beginning of the conversation, this is the greatest country of the world, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Okay, very good. Okay, so we're doing great.
Here, my wife is here.
Andale, mommy, andale.
Don't talk to me in
Opinion.
Gotcha. Okay.
My wife is here.
Andale, mommy.
Spanish. I don't speak it.
Oh, you're not. Wait. Fuck yeah.
They assume that a foreigner.
Spanish. I don't speak it.
That a foreigner is got to be with another foreigner woman.
Can I ask you a question? If I were to drug test you both, what the fuck are you both on right now? Because she sounds cracked out of her fucking mind.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck are you both on right now?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What are you guys doing over there? What are you guys up to?
With kids and grandkids, and we are about to go to war like any other fucking American.
Jeez, what are you guys doing over there?
Kids, and we are about to go to war like
working.
Yeah, we work, we earn for the American people. So, we pay taxes, we make work, we work, we earn, we pay taxes, we make mad money. And it's funny how you Americans think that you build this whole great economy by yourself. That's your greediness, bro.
Let me guess.
Wake
you guys.
up.
Wait, hold on. So are you saying the illegal
Great economy by yourself, bro.
Let me guess.
Wake
you guys.
up.
Wait, hold on. So are you saying the illegal immigrants picking the fruit and being janitors? That's what makes America great?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
With being a janitor?
Hold on. Being janitors. That's what makes. Yeah.
With being a janitor?
Hold up. Hey, put. Oh, is there. No, put the crackhead on. What's her name?
Problem?
You know what, bud? There ain't no crackheads here. We're
What?
hardworking Americans. That's what we are.
Yes, that's
All
right.
right. So, where are you guys from originally?
You want to know? My
I do.
wife is from Maine, and we live in Florida.
From originally.
My wife is from Maine, and we live in Florida. We retired in Florida.
Doesn't answer.
And I'm Colombian.
Doesn't answer my question.
I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. I'm Colombian, 100%. And I'm Colombian.
Doesn't answer my question.
I'm 100%. I'm fulfilling the American dream with the white powder.
That's tremendous. And did you say with the white powder?
100%.
That's tremendous. And
That was a funny joke, Al.
that was a joke, man. Jeez.
oh, so you guys are on some drugs over there?
Yeah, like the Americans are in drugs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like the white people is in med every night, every day.
You got the good stuff.
White America.
All right, so you guys are
med and crack. What's up?
all right. So you guys are all coked out of your mind just on TikTok, just trolling.
Is that what you think?
And I work for the government, so yeah.
Yeah,
You work for the government. You're all coked out of your mind just on TikTok.
And I work for the government, so yeah.
Yeah,
You work for the government. You're a liar. You're a liar, man. What do you do for the government? Please don't tell me janitor.
Here,
What's wrong with that?
Andale, mommy.
what's wrong being a janitor, man?
What do you do for the government? Please.
Here,
What's wrong with that?
what's wrong being a janitor, man? What's wrong cleaning toilets? What's wrong?
Once again,
what's so embarrassed?
I don't
problem with
judge at
you
all.
Americans. You guys don't appreciate shit. That's why a fucking immigrant come and buy some toilets and buy some tailors, hold on, and we make a great economy while you fucking complain that you can and that you can't. Appreciate what you have, man. I think Americans don't appreciate what they have. All this richness, all these good people, all this money, and here we are complaining. You heard what our president just say about affordability?
What do you say?
You know what he say? He say buy less. Buy fucking less for your kids. Buy fucking less for yourself, and that's the great solution for affordability.
So are we the greatest country on the planet or no?
I already told you yes. I already know that.
Okay.
That's
so
why I don't
if
believe
you,
Donald J. Trump, man. That's why I don't believe his shit.
Okay, so
Because I know where I stand at the moment with him and before him.
okay, so
And I'm
why
tired of
not?
his lies.
So why not self-deport until Trump is out
I
of?
stand at the moment with him. I'm
Why
tired
not?
of his lies.
So why not self-deport until Trump is out of office?
Self-deport who, man? Self-deport who?
I'm sure the cocaine
When
is
he
better
was the
in
president the
Colombia.
first time I didn't leave, why would I leave? I work all to fucking COVID like a good immigrant American, and I support my country. We all support our country. You guys just want to talk trash like we never have support your country. We always have. We since the American Revolution, right next to you.
Do you agree?
We never have support your country. It's the American Revolution, right next to you.
Do you agree? Just hold on 1 second.
The American Revolution, immigrants helping your ass out.
Okay.
The American Revolution, immigrants. You better breathe, son.
No, to be honest, I'm listening to some other nonsense right now, and I'm getting frustrated with them. But most immigrants that are here in this country legally, they don't even like what. Where'd you go? You're on coffee cup. That's the coke dealer is pulling up.
Yeah, the coke dealer.
All right, so my question for you, Alex, very simple. If you're most legal immigrants here that at least that I talk to. I can't speak for everybody, of course, but they don't like all these illegals coming into the country unchecked or unvetted or right. Like, are you in that camp? You agree?
Yeah, you're right about that. A lot of
Okay,
illegals have come, and America is worried. I understand.
but you did it. You're saying you did it the right way.
No, I
If
came
you did it
illegally
the
when I
right way,
was a
you're
kid.
saying you
No, I
did.
came illegally when I was a kid. That's a fact.
Okay, but
When I
eventually
was
you got
13,
in
I'm 50
the.
now.
Okay, I got you. But eventually you did the right thing and became a legal citizen,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay. So if I did, but eventually you did the right. So if I did it the right way, all right, I would be so pissed off at people that are cheating the system and cheating the country.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna
I would be so pissed off country.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you some points to that, but the reality is, illegal people come and help the economy one way or another one. Okay? You think because I don't have, I'm gonna give you some points. Economy one way or another one. Think because I don't have a good social security in a green card or a permit to be in the United States of America, I'm not helping your economy.
I don't want
You won't. You
but Alex,
won't.
I don't want to make it about you. I'm
No,
just
don't make
talking
it
about
out of
in
me.
general.
He wasn't saying that's him. He's just saying in general.
In general, immigrants
Okay.
come and help our great economy, man. All right.
Don't get it wrong. He's 100% legal in this country.
Okay.
Immigrants,
Coming from the married crackhead.
yeah, immigrants come
You go,
to
girl.
this country and they have help, support the
But
economy of the United States. As simple as that. You
I
can say this guy is illegal. Now, anybody, any fucking immigrant who makes a crime against the United States, you
I
can say this. Anybody, any fucking immigrant against the United States, I'm for the lethal injection for that motherfucker. You understand?
yeah, but
Because
it's
I
a
don't want
crime to
nobody
come
to
into the
come here and
country.
make heinous crimes.
It's a crime to
I'm for the lethal injection for that here and
country.
make heinous crimes.
It's a crime to come into the country illegally.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying anybody that comes into the country illegally,
That's
which
the
you said you did.
hypocrisy of our system, man. For years, we knew that we were coming illegal in our system, man. For years, illegal, and since we're getting richer and richer, we never did nothing about it. See,
Okay,
that's the problem. That's what you failed to see. I can come illegal and create a fucking business and get loans and get credit cards and buy 10 houses if I can make that much money.
Okay,
Illegally.
just very
But
simple.
you worry about somebody not having a paper. I'm worried
Yes. It's
about
not the
everything overall.
paper, it's the vetting. Okay, remember
I agree with you right there.
okay,
I give you that. It's good
it's
to know
not
who we got.
of course. So the question is somebody that you said you came into the country illegally, but you're in good standing now. That's great. Congrats. But would you rather have a closed border or would you rather have a
The
wide
borders is
open?
still wide open, man.
That's a lie.
What, you think illegals is still not coming in? What you think because our president? Oh no, that shit in my eyes is still wide open, and he still haven't built that great wall that he was going to build. The border is always going to be open and always going to be a hole for people to smuggle in, whether you like us or not. Whether you like us or not. All right? I don't want bad people to come to our country. You better believe that shit. Anybody who comes here and do bad shit is going down, in my opinion. But the border is still open and always is going to be open. Okay? Bye, son. It's literally impossible to say that the border is closed. You know that we controlling now, more. Immigrants are not coming to America anymore. I give you that. The Trump ha made his statement that he don't want no fucking immigrants, so people don't want to come anymore. I think we're going to see a different, make his statement that he don't want no fucking I think we're going to see a difference to years to come to see if it was good or bad. It's too early to tell.
All right, just do me a favor. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to bring up two other people.
To see if it was good or bad. It's too early.
2 minutes. I'm just going to bring up two other people randomly, see what they have to add to the conversation, and then I'll open it back up.
Okay, so what's up? I just had to add this.
Go ahead.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Andale. Bubba, what do you got, Bubba?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I was here and I was hearing you talk about, Republicans, Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
So do you personally believe that Republicans are better than Democrats?
Yes.
Okay. Um, my school of thought is they're both terrible, especially when the majority of both of them are sold out to lobbies.
Okay. Once again, if you want to criticize the way our system is set up, where lobbyist groups have an impact, sure, I think that's very fair. You want to criticize
Yeah,
these lawmakers that run on, I'm going to make sure we have term limits, and they never do it. Why? Because they get in there, they're in power, and nobody ever votes to fire themselves, but people are gullible enough to believe that they're going to go in and change things. You want to
right. I mean,
criticize both parties? Sure, no problem.
Hey, by the way,
um,
host, you're the second Democrat there is spelled wrong. You got a Democrat.
Thank you so much. I don't even know. Oh, yes, thank you. I did not
so
make it, but I appreciate
Somebody
it.
else pointed that out, but I just thought
I
everybody
appreciate
know.
it.
so from that point, wouldn't you
Mhm.
find it hard to believe that Republicans are still good for the country, even though they sold out too?
There's no doubt in my mind Republicans are better for this country. Just like, let's just talk about the last election. Donald Trump is not
Hmm.
a perfect person, all right, but he was the best person for the job at that time. There's no doubt about it. So where are we going with this, Bubba? Where just
I mean,
let's get
if you have two terrible options, you know, they're not both good.
sure. If you want to say Donald Trump's not good, Harris isn't good, that's fine. Donald Trump is
Well, like
one trillion
if
times better than Harris.
okay, I kind of do agree, but they're both
Kamala
puppets for
Harris has
Israel.
swallowed so many children.
Okay,
Everything
so
she says is childish.
that's your hold on, anonymous or whatever the fuck it says. So you came up here, you don't like Israel.
I didn't say that. I said there's lobbying that's
Sure.
heavily impacting, and it's usually from Israel.
I'll be honest with you. That argument never really makes sense to me. And I'm going to give you 2 points and then you could respond.
Yeah.
One, you saying that the lobbyist groups, and you're talking about AIPAC, number
Hmm.
one, there's about 20 other lobbyist groups that spend way more money than AIPAC does. That's number one. And number two, AIPAC sits there and touts a record that is like unstoppable when it comes to weighing in on elections, whether it's a primary or a general. All right, they
Hmm.
celebrate that record as well. I guess they should, but they will pick a race and say that X person, whoever it is, Republican or Democrat, has like a 95% chance to win. They donate $100 or $250 or whatever it is, okay,
Yep.
and then claim that that's a win for them. All right.
Okay.
There has
Um.
never, or just one more point. There has
Yep.
never ever been a race where a person is trailing, APAC weighs in, and the person that is trailing wins. Donald Trump has that effect that you could take multiple people that are down by 20 points 4 months before an election. um, DeSantis is an example of that, but he weighed in and he actually does make a difference. APAC has very little impact. But go, you could respond.
Okay. I'll make a few points then. I'll take out the lobbying aspect of it. So we
But
have
wait,
every
you can't discount. You can't just throw away your biggest complaint just because of what I said.
well, I'm trying to make a point to your point.
Okay, go ahead.
So um, if we take out lobbying and you say APEC or specifically Israel, right? You say
But
Israel
there's
doesn't have. Let me, if Israel doesn't have a big impact on a government, would you say? That's what you said, right?
I said you are giving AIPAC way too much credit
Okay.
for the record that they tell.
Okay. I take my point away from AIPAC, but wouldn't you say that most of our presidents, congressional members, Democrats, Republicans are always in tune with what Israel needs?
Of course, yes, they're our ally. There's no doubt about it, and that's never going
Right.
to change. Just like
Right.
I just
So,
don't.
hold on.
Go ahead.
So Israel has a big control on American politics.
No, go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So does Israel have a major effect on American politics?
No, not really.
No. So
How
since
can and the reason why I say that wait, just hold on. The reason why I disagree with that argument is the people that are anti-Israel that come up here, you can't say that Israel has a big influence, and then also say Israel controls both sides. So they just influence everybody. Right? You can't, if Israel had a big influence, let's say they were big on the Democratic Party or whatever the case may be, and it was nonstop Democrats were winning, or vice versa, it was nonstop Republicans winning for decades, then that argument would make sense to me. Does that response make sense to you?
If you say that one more time, because the
Go
point
ahead.
you're making is that we have every Republican, every Democrat, they always disagree on everything, but when it comes down to Israel, both sides always agree.
Okay, why is that?
Why do you
Prophet.
think that is?
For the prophecy.
No,
We're
no,
waiting for the
Alex,
prophecy.
Alex, stop. Okay. Just answer the question. Why is that? Why is it that 99% of the senators and congressmen and congresswomen are pro-Israel? Do you really think it's because it's AIPAC, or do you think it's most
I
of
think
them realize that Israel is our ally?
what is Israel good for us? What do we get from them?
We think it's a prophecy.
I
okay?
wish. Well, what?
What do we get from them? Because we say they're our greatest ally. Would you say America is a Christian nation?
You're asking somebody that I'm not religious at all. Are we built on those values? Yeah, I would say yeah.
Right. And I mean, if you look at every politician, what they say is Israel is our greatest ally. We have more in common than we have anything in the world, anybody. Yeah.
Just hypothetically, let's
Hold
just
on, let me finish
say
my point, please. Yeah, everything that Israel stands for contradicts what America stands for. If they are our biggest ally, what do we get from them? I mean, let's talk about. Let's
wait,
talk.
hold on,
Please let me finish my point. Just let me finish my point.
Stop. Enough.
You just gotta let me finish.
No. I don't have to let you do anything. I don't have to let you do anything. I promise you that.
There's no point of me being on here if you're not gonna let people talk.
Okay, very good, very good. Once again, just keep in mind, just think about a world where, let's just say hypothetically, we give in to the anti-Semitic cocksucking pricks throughout the world, and the U.S. says, you know what, Israel is no longer our ally. What would happen over there?
They'd probably get annihilated. That guy sounds like
what would happen throughout the Middle East? Do you know how many terrorist attacks would lead to would come over to America?
Like cheering on the fucking two people in Australia today.
All right, just keep in mind. I forget what that guy's name was, but just
the fucking two people in
Australia. All right, just keep in mind. But just hypothetically, Trump or any U.S. president says, "F Israel, we're done with them." What would happen? What would happen over there? The host got scared and kicked the guy off for telling the truth. Well, user, I triple dog dare you to come up. And whatever that guy's name, I will bring him back up. but I'm not going to allow people to just spew that much bullshit. So let's just say, just a simple question. Just a simple question. Do you think Israel has helped foil at least one terrorist attack over the last 5 years? Just a simple question. Foil at least one. Fuck yeah, they have. What was that guy's name? Fuck yeah. What was... None of these names look familiar. Who was the guy that I kicked? I'll let you come back up, bro. But I'm not going to let you just spew your bullshit. I don't see a Bubba in the queue. Bubba, once again, you can come back up if you're in here.
What up, Mai?
Did you say what up, Mang?
What up, Mai? Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, good start. I personally like when people come up and say what up, ka, but
What up, Mai?
I personally like when people... I could go with that. Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S., West Side.
Did you say West Side?
Yeah. I'm from the U.S.
West Side?
Yeah. Of the Mississippi.
Okay. Okay. And what brings you up?
Well, man, God, you've been talking about a bunch, but
West Side?
yeah. Well, man, I feel like you're just hot on Israel right now.
What do you mean, hot on Israel? I was just responding to what that guy was saying, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not in his vein. I'm not thinking that Israel controls everything like we're the empire, right? I just feel like it's a feedback loop. Like we've given them the state, they got more power, they give us feedback, and then it's a feedback loop, you know?
All right, can I ask you, are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
Salam. Nah, I'm not Muslim, you know?
All right, can I ask Democrat or Black American?
Salam. Nah, I'm not Muslim. I'm atheist. But I'm also don't prescribe to Democrat or Republican. Like, I think they're useless terms, honestly.
Okay, so why did you request to come up?
Because I wanted to get on that. It's like, I disagree with you. You brought, so I
What are you doing over there?
I first requested with, when you were doing the 1350 stuff, you know?
Okay.
That is voluntarily reported data, right? When you were doing the 1350 stuff.
Okay.
That is reported data, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is just arrests, not convictions. And they have Black Americans have 61% of acquittals. And then you got to take into account that only 51% of murders are actually caught. Got to take into account that only 51% actually caught.
Okay.
You know?
I have a feeling that if we go through the math, I would twist you up like a pretzel. But, okay. Go through the math, I would twist you up like a pretzel. So just in your mind, okay, let's just say the last... Through the math, I would twist you up like a pretzel. Your mind, okay? Let's just say the last... I don't know, let's go last decade. What percentage of murders in America have been done by Black people? I don't know. Let's go last. Have been done.
Well, it's usually...
Give me a number. Give me a number. I won't. Let's say it's not 50%. Let me bend the knee to you. Give me a number in your mind.
Well, it's usually...
Give me a number. Give me... Bend the knee to you. Give me a number in your mind. Price is Right me. And what percentage would you say?
Poverty creates crime, and they're in poverty.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I asked Price is Right me.
And creates crime, and they're in poverty.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I asked you what percentage of murders are done by Black people, and you spew out poverty. Give me a number.
It's lower than white people because of their population.
Easy. Then give me a number. Give me a number.
Percentage?
Give me a number.
Yeah, it's their population.
Easy. Then give me a number.
Total, it's probably like, I'd say maybe 20 to 30, which is still outpacing their per capita. But
correct. So what are we doing?
I'd say maybe outpacing their per capita. But
correct. So what are we doing?
Well, I'm saying that poverty causes crime, dog.
Okay. Once again,
that poverty causes crime.
You giving a reason why murders happen does not change the actual numbers that the FBI and you giving a reason does not change the actual number DOJ put up. Right? I'm not sitting there saying that the reasons that it's happening, I'm not disagreeing with that.
50's
but
crazy.
That does not change the numbers, right? Or am I missing something?
No, 50's crazy though.
Okay, but you have no what are you doing over there?
I'm just chilling, man. I'm doing a little work.
What is the
chilling, man. I'm doing a little work.
What is the noise?
I got a little beer can. That's about it.
All right, so you're white. Okay, fair enough.
Chilling, man. I'm doing a little work.
What is the
little beer can? That's about it.
I just find it comical that people come up here and say, "There's no way it's 50%." Okay, well, let's just say it's 45%. That's still way higher than 13%.
Let's say it's 100%. How do you fix it? What's your cure?
I go ahead. I'm open to that.
Well, like, you build a recreation center in the neighborhood. That brings it down.
Wait, so...
Well, like, in the neighborhood, that brings it down.
You mean in Chicago, there's none of those?
Well, like, I visited Garfield, West Garfield. It used to have
those?
Well, like, West Garfield. It used to have the highest homicide rate. And they started building a bunch of community centers there. And it drastically dropped it.
Okay. So, but once again, you didn't answer the question. Are you saying there's none of them in Chicago?
No, there is.
Of course. So, but there's still a lot of violence there. No? Them in Chicago? Still a lot of violence there. No?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't ban rap music. Rap music is a mirror of the society that they're put into,
Okay. Are you
rap music is a mirror of the
Are you a black man?
No. That's Young Thug right there. He's my
Wait, I'm sorry.
Superhero. That's Young Thug in my picture.
Are you
No. That's Young Thug. Right?
Oh, honestly, I you're up here defending Black Americans, and some people come up here and they're white doing that. So why did you feel it was necessary to come up here and defend black people?
Yeah, I am white.
You feel it was necessary to come up here?
Yeah, I am white. German, a little Italian, but necessary. I mean, what's right is right. Necessary. What's right is right.
Okay, but
it's been a social stratification. Do you like tipping? Like, you hate tipping? You've seen Europeans bitch about a social stratification. Do you like tipping?
Hold on. Can you stop, please? Okay. Let's just keep it very simple. Hold on. Can you stop? Let's just keep it very simple. I say the reason that I got your attention was whenever I had the 1350 stat up, right? Can you give me any information that says that white people are committing more murders in this country? Let's just keep it there.
Well, they do it to their own communities. White people
once again, no. Committing more murders in this country. Well,
they do it to their own communities. White.
I'm not saying I'm not saying you're wrong. Once again, you're deflecting to another fact to disprove my fact. Okay, I want an FBI or a DOJ report that shows us that white people are committing more murders in America. That's all I want.
Yeah, those FBI reports are voluntarily reported data of arrests.
Shows us that white people. That's all I want.
Yeah, those reported data of arrests, not convictions.
Okay, so if I said to you, okay, so let's just go at the bare minimum for you. Can you acknowledge? Okay, so if I said to let's just go at the bare minimum for you. Can you acknowledge that for the arrests that are reported, black people are getting arrested for at least half the murders in this country? That are reported, black people the murders in this country?
No, not 50%.
Okay, so you're not even acknowledging the facts that that you have acknowledged that existed. I can't debate somebody like that. There's no point in debating if you bring up a report that you have seen. I quote the report exactly. There's no point in debating. I quote the report exactly the way you want me to, and you say no way it's happening. So what do you want me to do?
What about like
I quote the report exactly, and you say how am I supposed to debate you?
Social murder, right? Stuff that doesn't go reported, like the Sackler family producing a bunch of opiates and putting them out, right? That's illegal.
But easy. Listen, you came up here, you made 2 points about the report that is quoted. I said you're 100% correct, and I just asked you to acknowledge the very report that you yourself acknowledged. Yeah. And you said no, it's inaccurate. Acknowledge the very report that you said no, it's inaccurate.
No, it's because it's arrests.
Okay, so I'll restate the question. Is it fair to say among...
No, it's because it's arrests.
Okay, so I'll restate the question. Is it fair to say among the arrests for murder that have been reported to the FBI and DOJ, over half of them have been black people?
Yeah.
Murder that have been reported, half of them have been black people?
Yeah, because it's voluntary, but what percentage of black people get acquitted?
Tell me.
61%. Percentages of black, 61%.
But when you do the research on the
61%.
Okay, but when you do the research convictions, and so we did this live the one night when I had table 43A up, and a person came up and said that convictions. And so we did this live the one night when I had, and a person came up and said, that's the arrest. Fair point, no problem. So whoever was on the panel that night, we did the research, and the arrests were 51.2%. And then when you look at the convictions, it actually went up to 55.8%. So it actually went higher.
For this year? Yeah. Because what I was looking at was 21.
Easy. Higher. Easy. Final word to you. I'm going to move on to somebody else, bro. I appreciate you.
Wait. Come on. Nah. Love, peace, but I think it's...
Easy. I appreciate you.
I think we should dismantle Israel, and that's about it.
Good. And how's that working out? There's a lot of Muslim countries out there, and a lot of dumb fucks here in America that want. Hold on 1 second. Easy. Hold on 1 second. Easy.
Society. Why can't that exist?
Once again, there's Muslim nations throughout the world that want America that want. Hold on 1 second. Easy. Israel.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like
here in America throughout the world, and it's not happening in America throughout the world, and it's not happening. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Suck it up, Buttercup.
They're hostile, you know. Who put the Saud family in power and then did Operation?
How are America throughout the world, and it's not happening? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna?
You know, who put the Saud family?
Are they hostile? How are they hostile? Would you call America hostile?
Why are they taking
for responding to 9/11
right now?
You're not answering the question.
What?
You said you call America hostile.
Why are they taking? What?
You said Israel was hostile. Would you call America hostile and responding to 9/11? No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
The only difference... No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. The only difference is you hate Jews, and anything Israel does, you're going to criticize.
Very hostile the way that we acted after. Like, Iraq had nothing to do with it.
Once again, I'm not getting... You want to criticize Bush, Cheney, you want to criticize WMDs. I'm all about that. Okay, but at the time, in responding to 9/11, America celebrated the day that we launched that war. America celebrated outside the White House. All right.
Yeah,
So it is what it is.
Bad that it happened, right? But then why did we fund the Mujahideen under
Easy. Just keep it simple for me. How long have you hated?
in power in
Easy.
Pakistan?
Stop. Easy. Just I want a number for an answer. How many years have you hated Jews? None. How many years have you hated Zionists? A number for an answer. How many years have you? None. How many years have you hated Zionists?
Zionists?
Yeah.
Probably since I read Einstein's letter.
You're a fucking tool. That's what you are, right? And yeah.
Probably since I read.
You're a fucking tool. You dumb fucks. You say, well, I don't want to come off as anti-Semitic, so I'm not going to say I hate Jews. But you say, well, I don't want to come off as I hate Jews. But instead,
think that they should leave the land. I think that it should be equal rights for everybody, man.
Easy. Once again, you want Israel gone. They hate Jews. But easy. Once again, there's a lot of Muslim countries there's a lot of idiots that want Israel gone. They're not going anywhere. Final word to you, then I'm moving on.
Yeah, 10-year. We'll do Confederacy, reparations, and then after that, one-state solution. But love peace.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, bro. I'm moving on.
Yeah, 10-year reparations, and then after that, one-state solution.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, bro. Holy fuck, man. Israel is committing a genocide. Listen, the whole debate over the war, it's over, right? You guys call it genocide. I have called it Christmas morning. I have called it Sunday brunch. It's over, right? I have called it Christmas morning. It does not matter what you fucking call it. All right? It is over. Keep in mind, just a friendly reminder, Hamas, they are the bad guys. They launched a terrorist attack on October 7th, and Israel went and fucked them up. Israel gave those terrorists every chance to return the hostages, and they didn't. And now over there in fucking Gaza, it's nothing but rubble, tents, and body bags. And you dumb fucks should not be blaming Israel. You should be blaming the bad guys. Body bags. And you dump Israel, you should be. Slime, what do you got?
Hey, man. I just have one question for you.
Where are you from, Slime, first?
I'm from North Carolina in the United States. I just have one question for you. I'm from North Carolina in the United States.
Is that a fake accent?
No, this is me. Why does it sound shitty?
No, well, I don't know. A lot of people come up and it doesn't matter. What brings you up, kind sir?
Okay. I just have one question for you and then I'll drop down. Why do people hate the Jews?
I don't know. I'll be honest. There's a lot of useful idiots, a lot of gullible fucks that buy into propaganda. And I don't know if you're asking that question because you are one of those people.
No, I am not.
Okay.
I mean, everybody says it, on these lives, and I'm like,
well, just Slime. I encourage you to pay attention, and it's so easy to spew bullshit. Why do you hate the Jews? Usually the answer is something so easy to spew bullshit. Usually the answer is something like, well, they control the world. Okay. What do they control? They'll spew out something very quickly. They're very quick. Usually the answer is something. They'll spew out something very with that response. They control the media. Okay, no problem. Tell me how they control the media. They have no fucking clue. Then with that response, they have no fucking clue. Then whenever they'll go to, well, they control the banking system. Okay, great, no problem. Tell me how. It's so easy to spew out bullshit. And there's a lot of people on this app and another app that I'm on, to be honest, where if they say something that could be perceived as anti-Semitic, they're very quick to kick them out. But if you just keep asking the simple follow-up question, explain what you mean, explain how that is, kick them out. But if you just question, explain what you mean, explain how that is, they have no fucking clue. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it just baffles my mind. I just don't understand it.
Are you Jewish yourself, sir?
No, I am not. I am Christian.
The only thing that I will say to whoever is listening is you could get caught up in a lot of lives on this app and a lot of things on social media where it comes off as the Jewish people throughout the world are the bad ones. Don't fall for the propaganda. Do your own research. And it's very difficult for me to believe that there's 15 million Jews throughout the world. Okay, less than 1% of the population, million Jews throughout the world, less than 1% of the population, that they could do that much damage. Just make it make sense.
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your
sense.
Well, thank you for your explanation.
All right, Slime. I appreciate you, kind sir.
All right. See you later.
All right, be good. I appreciate you, kind sir.
All right.
Hey man, how are you?
What's up, bro? Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
All right. Are you in the city or are you somewhere else in the state?
No, man, I live in Manhattan right now.
Did you fucking vote for Mamdani?
No, I didn't vote in this mayoral election. Honestly, I thought it was a fucking joke.
Would you, if you, what? Can I ask why you didn't vote?
Yeah, I'm conservative. I don't subscribe to MAGA, but I am conservative. I'm gonna be for.
Vote?
Yeah, I don't subscribe to MAGA, but I am conservative. I'm gonna be 40 this year. I would describe myself like kind of older school Republican, maybe. I voted Bush second term. Regret that. That's a whole other fucking story. But yeah, I'm not like thrilled about Mamdani. Do I think he's gonna turn this into some like Sharia law town? No, that's ridiculous. But do I think his policies are gonna work? Probably not. He overpromised like any other politician did.
I gotcha. Did you vote for? And I agree with just about everything you said there. Did you vote last year in Trump v. Harris?
I did actually.
And who'd you vote for there?
I voted for Harris because I didn't like Trump for the third term.
Gotcha. So
I did on the first.
Okay, keep it simple for me. How would America be better today if Harris won?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think that what I predicted, and I have no way of proving this to you, you just kind of have to take my word on it, but the reason why I didn't vote for Trump in the third term was because I thought that the lack of accountability would have been amplified in his third run or his second administration, which is now what we're seeing to would have been amplified in his third, which is now what we're seeing to a ridiculous degree.
Elaborate.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to. You have
just give me the number one thing that you have a problem. What's the number one thing you
agree? You have
just give me the number one thing. One thing you want to bitch about Trump for this term.
I mean, let's talk about like the dozens of times he's blatantly lied.
What?
The way he conducts himself,
bro. Come on, listen.
It's not a bro. Come on,
okay.
though. I mean,
no. Let me respond.
Go ahead.
Okay, you want Trump's bedside manner, horrendous. Trump going to an event for servicemen and women and talking shit on Joe Biden, petty as fuck. Does he lie? 100%. Every politician does. Does Trump do it? Does Trump do it more than others? 100% guilty. Is Trump an asshole when it comes to talking about certain Democrats and ex-Republicans or rhinos or whatever? 100%. But
correct.
You take your emotions out of it.
Yep.
the country is much better under Donald Trump than it was under Joe Biden. There's no take your emotions out of it is much better under Donald Trump. There's no way around it.
So again, I'm not one of these people. Like again, just to remind you, I am conservative. I'm not one of these people who like who's like, you know, they're fucking liberals who like what's the meme? Like if Trump cured cancer tomorrow, these people would bitch about it. I'm not one of those people. What I'm talking about specifically, I don't expect them to be perfect, but my issue here is accountability, and I'm going to tie this in with the whole Israel Hamas stuff you were talking about earlier. For example, we have Trump. If you can just give me like 1 minute, maybe 60 seconds or so, just to sort of go on the thing here. I promise.
Once I hear bullshit, I must talk.
That's fine. If I say anything that's not true,
go.
Okay, great. So, you were talking about sort of Israel and these other Middle Eastern countries funding proxy terrorist groups across the region, which is true. For example, Saudi Arabia and all these other countries, we know Qatar funds them. That's factually true. The Trump is on paper supposedly against all of that. Now, he comes at Biden for this, and as you know, this whole like auto pen thing that he was just signing off things without consent and blah blah blah, and he was just sort of saying pardoning people without even knowing he was pardoning them. He was just signing off things without and he was just sort of saying. Now, Trump in October of this year, he pardoned the former CEO of Binance. His name was Zhangpeng Zhao. Now, this man was charged in the U.S.
I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm not going to fight you on
Okay, but
pardons.
let me
wait, hold on 1 second. Yep. Every fucking president for both of our lifetimes have pardoned people that we probably maybe wouldn't do. All right.
I understand that.
It is very dumb of Trump to pardon somebody that was convicted of bringing drugs into this country. Not this guy, but another guy.
No, I'm not talking about Honduras guy. I'm talking about JJ.
Hold on. I'm just telling you. I'm giving you an example of how dumb Trump looks at times when you're pardoning somebody that is convicted for bringing drugs into this country, as you're bombing boats from Venezuela carrying drugs.
This is this is what I mean when I talk about accountability and there's no consistency and this is clearly all bullshit. So, for example, you're
carrying drugs.
This is consistency and this is clearly all bullshit. Concerned with Israel's safety, from what I take. Now, this guy that Trump pardons, Zhangpeng Zhao, the former CEO of Binance, was in jail. With Israel's safety, from what I take. Zhangpeng Zhao, the former CEO of Binance, after being found guilty in the U.S. of money laundering. Some of those funds from his cryptocurrency company Binance were used to funnel money into Hamas. We have this. We know this factually. This is a fact.
I know nothing about it, to be honest.
A cryptocurrency company Binance to Hamas. We have this. We know this fact.
I know nothing about it, to be honest.
Apparently, neither does Trump, because when he was interviewed on 60 Minutes, he said, and I'll quote, I could even show you the video, when the reporter asked him, why did you pardon him? Trump goes, do you want the honest answer? I have no idea who he is. This is the same guy, by the way, who's criticizing Joe Biden for using a fucking auto pen. He doesn't even know who he's pardoning, but he does. It's all bullshit. He's lying. It's no coincidence also that this guy, Zhang Zhao, auto pen. He doesn't even know. It's no coincidence also that this guy, who's the CEO of Binance, helped launch the Trump coin.
But Fractal, I'll be honest with you. This is why Trump is back in office. You are sitting here bitching about somebody that Trump pardoned, and if I went outside of Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium, it's called now. If I went outside, I'm going to the Steelers game tonight, and I asked 60,000 Americans who this person is, nobody would know about him.
Because they're uneducated.
We're a dumb country. We are a very dumb country as a whole, and that's reality.
No, we're dumb when it comes to politics. In terms of IQ, sure. We're actually a little we're higher up than most countries.
Okay, but you are bitching about something that everyday Americans don't give two flying fucks about.
But they need to, is my point.
Okay, once again, that's an argument. That's a different argument. but that is why Donald Trump is back in office. And that is why this Trump brand, whoever he anoints as the next leader of the Republican Party and whoever is after them, that is why Republicans will be running this country for a very long time.
So to clarify, just to clarify, your argument here is Trump is in office because people are stupid?
No, people.
That's what you said.
No. We're a dumb country. We're an ignorant country when it comes to politics. And no, people. Ignorant country when it comes to politics.
Now you're using my words.
No. First of all, you didn't create the word. Okay, like shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Reality is
now you're using my words.
No. Like shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
You said
reality is Americans went to the ballot box last November and voted in an overwhelming way for Donald Trump because they wanted the border more secure, they wanted a better economy, and they wanted more law and order in these cities that have major problems.
But their views of reality are distorted, is my argument, and there's a lack of accountability when that happens. So, for example...
No, stop. Focus on those three things. Yep. Is there anything more important than the three things that I just mentioned on why Donald Trump won last November?
Yeah, healthcare.
No. Those three things. Yep. Is there any... Absolutely not that is...
You don't think healthcare is more important than...
Now it is. Now it is pulling. Absolutely not that it is.
You don't think
now it is pulling. Now it is. When was
no?
Healthcare?
It's always been.
No.
Bro, the people can't afford the fucking medication.
Fractal. That's a lie.
It's back. Not a lie, bro. My sister.
Fractal. That's a lie. Go back and look at the exit polls on why people voted for Donald Trump. Medicare was not up there. Was not in the top three. I'm sorry. Do you remember the clip where Jen Psaki and Rachel Maddow was on MSNBC laughing because people in Virginia said that their number one issue was the border? On MSNBC laughing, Virginia said that their number one issue was the border. Okay,
and I do remember this clip.
Okay, so they were making fun of that. Well, what are they worried about? People from West Virginia or whatever their dumbass joke was saying.
I do remember this clip.
Okay, so, well, what are they worried about? Dumbass joke was saying. Once again...
That's my point.
Hold on, Fractal. No.
Yep, go for it.
Stop. Medical bills were... Once again...
That's my point. Go for it.
Stop. Medical bills were not in the top three issues on why Trump won. Right now, if there was an election today, yes, because the media and the Democrats are pushing hard on that. Issues on why Trump won. Now, yes, because the media and the Democrats are pushing hard on that.
So you think if there was a new election today, Trump would have lost because of healthcare?
Yes, because the media and the Democrats...
Today, Trump would have lost because of healthcare?
If an election was held today...
That's literally what you just said.
No. Hold on. If we knew an election was going to be on December 15th, 2025, and Trump had this whole year to go out and hold rallies, Trump would still win.
You just said if the major issue, these are your words, if the major issue was healthcare, the election results would have been different.
Trump would still win.
Okay, so now he would still win. Okay, great. So I'm going back to my argument here of lack of accountability. Trump has been talking about a renewed healthcare plan. Now, again, you brought up issues and exit polling data, which is true. About a renewed healthcare plan. Issues and exit polling data, which is true. You're not wrong there. When asked what the major issues people were talking about, border security, affordability, etc.
And Trump is delivering on all three of the things that he got elected for.
Okay, great. Now, what I'm talking about is people being uneducated on things that actually matter.
On all three of the things that he got.
Now, what I'm talking about is on things that actually matter. What I notice in this country...
the economy doesn't matter? The border does not matter?
No. What's more important, what I believe currently, I notice in this country...
economy?
No. One of the biggest issues in America is Americans' health. Okay? We have a horrible health infrastructure. I know this is Americans' health. Okay, health infrastructure. I know this personally. I have health issues. My sister's type 1
Then I hope to
diabetic.
God you're supporting this administration and what RFK is doing.
No, I won't, because, and the reason I
Okay,
won't.
there you go.
is
So
that-
you're a rhino. You're a Trump hater.
let me tell you why I won't.
You cosplay and say I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative.
Just
And if
because I don't
you're
support
sitting
Trump.
here saying that I'm worried about America's health, and RFK and his team are taking steps to make America more healthy, I can't help you.
If you want, instead of me making up,
And RFK and his team are taking. I can't help you.
if something, can I just show you? So from what I remember, if you would just give me the ability to, I remember something. Can I just show you? Give me the ability. I remember Trump talking for fucking, I don't even know how many years, regarding a new healthcare plan or replacement. You're
Right.
familiar with this, right?
Of course. He always says in the next 2 weeks we're going to release something.
No, I'm not even talking about the 2 weeks things. Fuck that. That's like a low hanging fruit. I'm not even gonna bring that up. But you more or less know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so now Trump was elected in 2016. That's a fact. We know that.
Okay, just come on. I want to move on to somebody else, but just
Okay.
make your
'Cause
your
I'm
biggest
smoking
complaint.
you right now. My
Yes,
biggest
you're
complaint,
absolutely
bro,
smoking me. Your biggest complaint is Donald
that
Trump is
it's
not
a-
delivering for a better healthcare plan.
No,
Reality
not
is,
only that, but he's
Okay.
lying about it.
Of course, he's a
At
politician.
the debate with
People
Kamala,
lie.
he had concepts of a plan. Now he's saying he's going to replace the plan, and it's right on his desk, and it's been this way since fucking.
Of course, he's a
At the
politician.
debate, replace the plan, and it's right on his almost 10 years again.
And guess what, Fractal? It's never going to happen.
Fractal is my name.
Oh,
You can't
I'm
even
so
fucking
sorry.
read.
Once again, it's never going to.
Almost 10 years again.
And guess what?
Even
So
fucking
sorry.
read.
Going to happen. Trump.
Also-
Hold on one second.
Yep.
Trump always says he has a better healthcare plan. He does not.
So
He
he's
does not.
lying?
Yes, 100%. Okay,
You're
that's
okay with
reality. Am I okay with it? I have no problem with Donald Trump lying about a healthcare plan if he delivers on the other shit that he has promised Americans. There is no doubt in my mind
So
that
as long as the brown people are out, you don't care if it
once
hurts
again,
your healthcare.
no,
premiums.
that's not it. That's not it at all.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, fair enough. If that's what you're taking away from this conversation, no problem. But when
You
I
mentioned
ask,
border security.
not it at all.
That's what it sounds like.
Problem. But when
You
I
mentioned-
ask Democrat after Democrat, rhino after rhino across two different platforms, how would America be better if Harris was president? And the Democrat after Democrat, how would America, and the answers I get are nothing, then I know for a fact that Donald Trump is doing just fine.
I think that there would be more accountability in the administration. Given I don't support Democrats by and large. They do
Explain how you want Donald Trump held accountable. Go.
Let's start with all his. I don't support Democrats.
How you want Donald Trump held.
Let's start with all his appointees: Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Christine Noem. Have you seen the recent congressional hearings? They're a fucking joke. You have people perjuring themselves in front of Congress. I can play you videos of them speaking. It's laughable.
So how are presidents held accountable?
Dog, he appointed them.
No. How are politicians held accountable in this country?
Through legal processes, but this does not happen overnight. This takes years.
Okay.
This is not going to be
the correct
settled for another 4
answer.
years.
The correct answer to me is the ballot box. Right. That's how politicians are held accountable.
If you perjure yourself before Congress, you go to court over it.
Okay. Then take Christy Noem the ballot box. Right. That's how
you go to court over it.
Okay. Then take Christy Noem to court. And that's fine.
Eventually going to happen. And I don't know what the result of it's going to be, but this takes years. I need you to understand. It's not going to happen tomorrow.
So once again, hypothetically, I took a microphone. I stood outside of the.
You don't understand. It's not going to happen tomorrow.
I stood outside of the Steelers stadium and asked 60,000 people going to the Steeler game one by one, do you care more about Christy Noem lying in front of Congress, allegedly asked 60,000 people going to the lying in front of Congress, allegedly, according to Fractal on TikTok? Or do you care more about lower gas prices, a better economy, a more secure border, and less murder on TikTok? Or do you secure border and less murder happening throughout the country?
Dog, as an American,
what do you think the answer will be?
Yeah, as
answer
an American,
the question directly.
I will. Can you restate it?
The country. The answer will be.
Yeah, once more, please, so I can answer it clearly.
Do everyday Americans care more about gas prices, a more secure border, the economy?
Once more, please, so I can answer it clearly.
Prices, a more secure border, the economy, etc., or do they care more about Kristi Noem, who most Americans don't even know who the fuck she is, lying in front of Congress, allegedly, according to you?
They care more about the first. However,
okay, but here you are.
The latter, the latter is more important in how that affects the former. Okay, the Trump's appointees, the people who are running this country.
How is Kristi Noem lying to Congress? This is what you're saying. I'm not even fact checking you. I'm just going to give it to you. How does that affect everyday Americans?
Yeah, because we have U.S. veterans getting arrested in this country. Because we have U.S. citizens getting pepper sprayed.
Wait, hold on. I hope to God you're not going to use that setup where they
in this country. Because we have U.S. citizens.
I hope to God set up where they zoomed in a U.S. veteran that was deported that had a horrendous criminal history. I hope to God you're not going down that road. Zoomed in a U.S. veteran that was horrendous criminal history. I hope
there was another one as well.
Where?
I can talk about what was his name, Zhen Zhao or whatever his name is.
That's exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
he had a criminal history. He had a criminal history.
Yes, he did.
Okay, and did he get deported? Wait, stop. Did he get deported or did he self-deport?
He self-deported.
Okay, so
but that's not the gotcha you think it's the gotcha. Do you know why he self-deported according to him?
Because he was about to get deported.
Because he was given an but that's not the gotcha you think it's the gotcha according to him.
Because he was about to get
made him
correct
by the U.S. By the immigration enforcement agency.
Okay, so I'll go back to my point. Do more people care about Xinjiang Pao or whatever his name is, or cheaper gas prices, a better economy, more secure border, less murders happening throughout the country?
They care about the first one. However, when you have fucking clowns running this shit who are blatantly lying before Congress, the first stuff that you mentioned, those three things are not going to happen. You have
but they're happening. They're happening. You're criticizing Trump and his administration. Everything he promised, he is delivering on. Okay. Except what happens is we have emotional little fucktards in this country, like yourself, that just want to whine and bitch.
You're the one
about something. Hold on one second. You're whining and bitching about Kristi Noem lying in front of Congress when most of America doesn't even know who that bitch is.
Dog, I'm talking about accountability and being an American and caring about this country. You're saying you don't care if appointed
and most Americans don't care. Most Americans do not care if they're getting the things that Trump promised. Once again, keep in mind, Fractal, Donald Trump was impeached multiple times. You dumb fucks want to say he incited an insurrection on January 6th.
I'm not a liberal, by the way.
Once again, you're still a dumb fuck. What else? He was found liable for sexual assault. He was convicted for 34 felonies. And America said, I don't give a fuck. Put him back in office.
Yes, because a lot of Americans are uneducated when it comes to politics.
No problem. But that's reality.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have to be okay with it or that it makes it right.
Guess what? That's America. But and if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Self-deport. Follow Xinjiang Pao to fucking South Korea or wherever the fuck he went.
That's my problem, man. You dismissed this guy because of his
criminal history? I dismissed him because he had a criminal history.
What crime did he commit? Do
you really want me to go back and look it up?
No. Do you know what he committed?
Honestly, I don't remember, but
do you know what he did in service to his country?
I don't know, but
Okay, would you like to know both?
I don't care. I don't
You
give two.
should.
Once again, that's your
He's a
opinion.
Purple Heart recipient.
Okay,
He's a Purple Heart
your
recipient
opinion
who got
is
shot twice in Panama.
I should give two flying fucks about Jing Jing Pao.
No,
Okay,
my
my
opinion
opinion is that you should shut the fuck up and realize most
No, no.
Americans are more worried about everyday things, not Kristi Noem, not Jing Jing Pao. They're worried about gas prices. They're worried about the border.
These mild things that you talk about are indicative of a corrupt and really problematic system that lacks accountability. For example,
Every time you say accountability, I'm going to take a fucking shot. You dumbass Democrats. You think that buzzword,
I'm
and
not
you're
a
not
Democrat. Oh,
fractal. Yori, I don't give a fuck. Shove it up your ass. You're worse than a Democrat. You're worse than a Democrat.
Because
You're using Democrat. No, you're. I don't give a fuck. Shove it up. You're worse than a Democrat.
Because
You're using Democrat. No, you're using Democratic talking points to spew bullshit instead of focusing on things that everyday Americans care about. And the fact that you don't get it, I'm okay with that. You're just like the Democratic Party.
So, for example, if
everyday Americans care about, get it? I'm okay with that.
If I can speak now. And again, you're talking about how they get emotional, all that stuff. I haven't sworn at you once. I haven't raised my voice at you at all. If I can speak now. And again, that stuff. I haven't sworn at you once.
I don't give two flying fucks.
Okay, great. This guy that self-deported, he's a Purple Heart recipient.
Fractal, I don't care about this guy. Fucks.
Okay, great. This guy, Purple Heart recipient.
Fractal,
But dude, you should.
Okay, great.
Because he's a fucking Purple Heart recipient.
Gotcha.
Who took bullets for our country.
Guess what?
And you don't even
he was a convicted.
Good.
Okay, great.
Because he's country.
Guess what?
And you don't even
he was a convicted criminal.
You don't even know what he did. What did he do?
Once again, I don't care. Do you not get
should.
that? You know what you should do? You should self-deport whatever country.
You don't even know what he did. What did he do?
You know what you should do? You should self-deport whatever country he went to. You should follow him there and get the fuck out.
Dog, you don't even know what crime he committed. You don't even know what he did in service.
He went to. You should follow him there.
Committed. You don't even know what he did in service of our country.
I don't care.
You just don't like him because he's a Korean. That's this quiet thing. You don't
honestly, I didn't even know he was Korean.
Yeah, you did.
Fractal. Once again,
come on, bro, stop.
Fractal,
at least I can talk about what I believe.
For the millionth time, I am in the majority. You're in the minority.
What's Trump's approval rating right now?
Once again, what do you want me to say? 32%? You want me to say 22%? Who gives a fuck? You're in the minority. Once again, we're 22%. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
You're in the majority. What's his approval rating?
No. That's not where I'm in the majority. Where I say I'm in the majority.
What's his
Fractal? Don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me.
Why, you're gonna cry?
When I say I'm in the majority,
what's his
most America? What do you want me to say? 35%?
I want you to. What do you think it is?
35%?
Close.
Okay, fair enough.
It's higher than that.
No problem. I don't care.
I want you to. What do you think it is?
No problem. I don't care. Fractal, when I say
you claim
Fractal,
you claim you're in the majority or not.
Here, Fractal.
You're in the minority.
Where I'm in the majority is 90. Fractal. The majority is 95% of Americans couldn't name the person you're talk about. Couldn't point. Majority is of Americans couldn't name Kristi Noem out in a lineup. They care more about gas prices, the border. Let Kristi Noem out in a lineup about gas prices, less murders. You see what I mean? That's where I'm in the majority. All right, final word to you, and then I'm done.
Yeah, because you don't like to deal with facts, apparently. Finally,
I'm so sorry. Wait, that's where I'm in the majority.
Yeah, because you don't like to deal with facts.
I'm so sorry. Wait, Fractal, stop. What is something that I said that is factually not true?
It's your lack of logical consistency. It's not that you haven't overtly lied.
It is something that I said that is...
It's your lack of logical consistency. You haven't overtly lied.
Fractal, give me something I said that is... Okay.
It's not that you've lied.
You have spent this whole time. Give me something I
just
said
told
that
you.
is. And you have spent this whole time bitching and moaning about things that you know and I know most Americans are not knowledgeable on and or do not give a fuck about.
Neither
You have spent this whole time Americans are not knowledgeable on.
neither are you, though.
Correct.
You didn't even know what Trump's approval rating was, yet you claimed that you're in the majority. Now,
Fractal, stop, Fractal.
Yep.
When I said I'm in the majority, that is the majority. Once again, this is the second time I'm saying it.
Okay.
In the majority of Americans that don't give a. That is the majority. In the majority of Americans that don't give a fuck about what you're talking about, and they're more worried about things that Trump promised and he is delivering on. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. I'll give that to you. Now, the last thing before I go, and I appreciate your time, is I wanted to go back. There was a speaker a couple people ago. You were talking about black crime and homicide rates. Now, and the 1350 statistic and all that shit. If you were really concerned, I'm assuming you're a white person, correct?
I'm a foundational black American.
You're African American?
Correct.
You have melanin on your skin?
And I'm carbonated.
But be honest.
All right, bro. Final word. I'm done with this conversation.
Are you, bro?
I'm done with this.
Be real with me. Are you?
Fractal. Final word. Then I'm moving on, bro.
All right.
Thank you, South Texas.
Okay. I'll be quick here. If you're really concerned about your safety, you should be concerned about other white people, because in this country, per capita, 80% of homicides are white on white. Black homicides are 90% black on black. Okay? So the biggest threat to you is not a black guy, it's a fucking white guy with a gun.
But once again, I told you I'm a foundational black American.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, bro. Get the fuck out of here. The biggest threat to you is not a black guy.
A foundational black American.
Yeah, but also
forget about it, Fractal. All right, be good, brother. I'm done with you.
You're a fucking joke, man.
All
People
right.
like you are destroying this country.
It's me that's destroying this country. And you left. All right, very good. You did good, bro. That's destroying this country. Hooked.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
The dirty Detroit gutter.
All right, what brings you up?
So, let me ask you this. Name three things that Biden did do that he was successful at? What's something that Biden accomplished? Can you name that?
I think the stock market.
Name three things that Biden did do that can you name that?
I think the stock market.
And I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay, the stock market did pretty decent under Biden. I'm big in the stock market. Regardless of what happened in other places, I think there were no major terrorist attacks here. And those are the top two that I could think of.
Stock market, no terrorist attacks, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, and what were the bad, where do you think he lacked?
Are you fucking with me?
Serious question.
Hooked? Are you, how about an open border? The one thing I said about Joe Biden is I honestly would have bet money that he united this country. He did nothing but divide this country. Joe Biden is, I honestly would have this country. And let's face it, I think countries looked at him as a joke. You had Russia try and take over Ukraine. You had Hamas flying into Israel like it was a game of Fortnite. And I don't think Russia would have did that or Hamas would have did that if Trump was president at the time.
I totally agree, brother. I just wanted to come in and say what's up. That's it.
All right, Hook. Be good, bro.
Yep, later. And say what's up. That's it.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Tan?
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's
What?
all modeling, Clay. Do you know what a Sally port is?
Is this Concoctor?
Yes, that's correct.
What are you doing, bro? What are you up to?
Doing a route.
Why are you changing your username on?
That's correct.
What are you doing, bro? Why are you changing your username on me?
It's basically what it comes down to is living up to what I made up. And everybody.
Why are you changing your username up?
It's basically everybody else living up to what they made up.
That makes sense, of course. All right, so why'd you come up, sense? Of course. Concoctor.
Like that stupid T-shirt that I'm wearing. All that really is a fancy embellished term for an athletic handyman or handyman.
Yes.
The T-shirt that I'm wearing. All that really is handyman or handyman.
Yes, of course, of course.
You know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. I take that back, even though handyman or handyman.
Yes.
Sorry, I take that back, even though I shouldn't. There's really not a point in me continuing on further with that. And yes, I do. Sorry, I take that back, even though there's really a lot of work. We both gotta keep going. Thank you.
All right, concoctor, everybody.
A lot of work. We both gotta keep going.
All right. What am I supposed to do with concoctor?
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, fuck yeah. What up, bro?
From Gaza. From Gaza.
Of course. You're in Columbus, Ohio. What do you mean you're in Gaza? You're in Columbus, Ohio. Stop your bullshit. What is even happening? I don't fucking know. Oh no. Khalid, hey. Is this Khalid? What's up, Khalid? Hey. I don't fucking know. Hey. Is this Khalid? What's up, Khalid?
Hey, Zionist Dave, how are you?
Hey, Khalid, just very quickly, please give your thoughts on what happened in Australia.
Hey, Zionist Dave, how are you?
What happened in Australia in the last 24 hours?
Well, we condemn all any bad acts which.
What happened in Australia?
Well, which we're so glad we have Ahmed, which is a good Australian citizen, which Ahmed, citizen, to stop this massacre. He's a human being. He really did good things for humanity, like massacre. He's a human. Really did good things, not like some Zionists.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Why is it that dumb Muslims come up here and want to sell?
Some Zionists.
Why is it that dumb and want to celebrate? Allegedly, I don't even know if it was a Muslim that stopped one of the shooters. Why is it that you guys are focused more on that and not the two terrorists?
Because you don't see any Zionists in Israel stopping IDF or any killer.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Khalid. All right, Khalid, get the fuck out of here, Khalid.
What?
Khalid, people like you should literally go to the fucking. You know what? It doesn't really matter. W drop. Shmelo.
I wanted to troll that guy. If he was a Muslim, there's a 60% chance he's inbred.
Who? Shmelo.
I wanted to troll that guy.
Who? Khalid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And
Unfortunately.
who was he saying was a
Yeah, you're probably right, bro.
Who was he saying was a great person?
I don't even know.
Well, I mean, if he was talking about Muhammad, who was he saying was a great person? Well, I mean, if he was talking about Muhammad or whatever, I mean, he was a child. He was a predator, number one. He's always covered in semen too.
Well, here goes Khalid for you.
Well,
Okay, hold on.
well, I'm talking great person about. I'm talking about the guys, the hero who saved the humanity, who saved people who attacked the attackers. So that's what I meant. You know.
What the fuck? Not
Who attacked the attack? What I meant. You know.
says I want to talk to this guy, and then he goes on Coffee Cup with a fucking terrorist. Khalid comes back up. I'm thinking he's gonna lay into him. We don't allow terrorists to speak uninterrupted here. I'm thinking he's gonna allow terrorists to speak uninterrupted here. You're saying let me at him, so I bring that asshole back up here. Why drop you? So I bring that out. Did you just? What the fuck? Okay. All right. So you were gonna fight a terrorist on this app with a meme. That's not gonna cut it here. Okay, but that's not gonna cut it. We're not looking for memes. We're looking to tell these motherfuckers to shut the. Okay, but that's not gonna memes. We're looking to tell these motherfuckers to shut the fuck up, and that's that. Memes aren't cutting it. He said, step one, let me at Khalid. He's a terrorist. Step two, let me go get my meme. Pick wars, exactly. He's a terrorist. Step two, meme. Pick wars, exactly. That's a shame. That is a shame. You love pedophiles. That's a shame. It is a shame. You love pedophiles. Bella, I dare you to come up here, Bella. I triple dog dare you. Oh, we're spamming it. To come up here, Bella. Dare you. Oh, we're spamming it. Where the fuck is Bella at? Dare you. Oh, we're spamming it. Where the... Host is not Muslim. Thank you. Mute her ass. Bella, somebody told me to mute you. Should I mute you? Oh, we're still spamming. You go. Oh, we're still spamming. You... Khalid, there are certain terrorists on this app that I just feel certain terrorists on this app that it's more productive to go to log off this app, walk out my front door, find a tree, and talk to the tree. And you, Khalid, you're one. Newbie is another one. Broski, another one. And you, B, is another one. Another one. It's just, what are we going to get out of the conversation? It's just, what are we going to get out of the conversation? Another one. Destroy America. Somebody get Bella's IP address. See where she's at. Another one. Somebody get Bella. I hope you're in America, Bella. Bella. Go look at the Fort Worth dude. Go look at the Fort Worth. They were saying dumb shit on TikTok, and where are they? In a jail cell. Oh, Bella's in America. Sweet. Get that IP address. Yes, Tamara. That IP address. Yes, Tamara. You love. Love. That's a damn shame. All right, I'm done with this live. Keep in mind, Steelers play tonight. If you're done with this live, keep in mind, Steelers play tonight. If you're going to be down there, let me know. I will be down. Go Bills. Who gives a fuck about the Bills? Nobody gives a flying fuck about Josh Allen. Nobody gives a flying fuck about. Aaron, nobody is mod on this account. Aaron, I don't have mods, Aaron. Why people have mods, it will never, ever make sense to me. Because everywhere I turn, it is people bitching and moaning about mods. It is people mods. There are lives on this app happening right now where they're sitting there with 19 people, but they have all 30 mod positions filled. How is that possible? Where they're sitting there with all 30 mod positions filled. I mean, what is the point? And then when I find out that mods can drop other mods, I think, what is the point? And then when I find out mods, I think, what is the point? But if you want the spamming stuff, I'm not worried about it. Whatever they're spamming, I really don't care. I really don't care. Yakir. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate Yakir. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. All right. Go Steelers. Typically, this is a game that Tomlin loses, but hopefully they win tonight. Yeah, no, I don't worry about it. I ignore it all, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. But remember, don't fight with people. Don't worry about it. But remember, don't fight with people you mostly agree with. Right? Mostly agree with. Right? I disagree with a lot of people, And as much as I wanna run my mouth, I think it's wise, especially with what has happened this weekend. I think it makes it even more obvious that you should not be fighting with people you mostly agree with. And there are people that I don't agree with, and there are 4 people now that will never appear on my broadcast again. And a lot of you might say, well, is one of them White Rabbit or Hamar? No, it's not. It's not even them. And a lot of you might say, well, is one Hamar? No, it's not. Okay. Now, am I going to platform White Rabbit and Hamar today? No. Now, am I Rabbit and Hamar today? No. Maybe someday. But there are 4 people now added to my list that will never Rabbit and Hamar today. No. Now added to my list or sit here again. But me starting up a live, bashing them, when I'm the one but me starting up a live, when I'm the one preaching, don't fight with people you mostly agree with. I think I have to follow through on that. And this whole thought process, I think I have to follow through on that. In this, I've gotten some crazy ass messages. The thought process that for some reason, because I disagree with some people that are pro-Israel or live in Israel, that I now am going to become anti-Israel. You got the wrong person. You got the wrong person that I now. You got the wrong person for that. Just because I disagree with a handful of Jewish people on this app, they're still 1 trillion times better than the terrorists that refuse to condemn what happened. 1 trillion times better refuse to condemn what happened in Australia. The terrorists that celebrate things that happened in Australia. The terrorists that celebrate what happened in Australia. You guys are fucked. All right? So as much as I did spend some time bashing somebody I mostly agree with, and as tempting as it is, and it has been very tempting, not for multiple people, I'm not going to do it. And even just, it has been very tempting, not for, I'm not going to do it. Just so you guys know, I always say don't talk about people unless they're present. I guess Ask the Deflector had some internal issues, and you had somebody send me a long email and say, well, Doc platform so-and-so and put you on blast. Can we basically come to your live and put Doc on blast? And my answer, 0. Can we put Doc on blast? And my answer, 0 hesitation, was never. And once again, it's not because I want to protect never. And once again, it's not because I want to protect fucking Doc. If I'm going to sit there and say, don't bash people unless they're present, And once again, it's not because I want to protect. Don't bash people unless they're present. That would be hypocritical. And you could say, well, Dave, you bash some. Don't bash people unless they're. You could say, well, Dave, you bash somebody you mostly agree with. Well, they were here. They're always here. Even when they're blocked. What do you mostly agree with? Well, they were here. They're here. So that's that. All right. I love you all. Don't fight. All right. I love you all. Don't fight with people you mostly agree with. And that is that. Go Steelers. Khalid. Seriously, Khalid, shut the fuck up. Is that. Seriously, Khalid, shut the fuck up. MNJ, somebody check the account where that's from. I would bet that account is in Australia. Hurry up, look it up before they go private. Somebody. Bye, Michaela. Somebody look it up. I'm in Norway. Why? So why don't you like me? Was there drama again? No. There was no drama here today. That's for damn sure. I focused on my photo. They're private. Yes. Okay, very good. So, as predicted. They're private. As predicted. MNJ, take as predicted. MNJ, take your profile off private just for 2 minutes. I dare you. For 2 minutes. Proving me right. Once again, I don't know how you were right, but I said that account will either be in Australia or proving me you were right, but I said that account will either be in Australia or private. They've been here for thank you, Omer. I've never seen that you they've been here for thank you username before. Well, shows how much I pay attention. All right. So, MNJ show MNJ. Well, to be fair, Omer, they wait, what did they click here? To be fair, there are people with lurk accounts in here for years. To be fair, there are people for years. Y'all weirdos. All right, I'm done. I love you all. Behave. For years. All right, I'm done. I love you all.